I'm Ginger Nelson and welcome to Tea Time. Today I have Wayne Jones and Jodie Snow from ABAC with me. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Y'all have had a lot going on at ABAC. You
Yes,
always
we
have a lot going on at
we
ABAC.
always have a lot going on. That's right.
So what's going on right now at ABAC?
Well, the main thing we want to talk to you about today is our annual scholarship fundraiser, An Evening for ABAC. That's on March 7th this year, and we'd love to have lots of folks to come and be a part of that.
March the 7th. That's not too far away.
Not far away at all, but we're in for a really great evening. And of course, now this is our main fundraiser for scholarships for our students every year. And so it's always an event we enjoy putting on.
And this used to be called Dollars for Scholars.
That's right. It was Dollars for Scholars. We had to change the name at one point, found out that Dollars for Scholars was a trademark name by a university out west. It's now called An Evening for ABAC.
Now, did they find us here in Little Tifton?
They found a reference once the World Wide Web made it a small place.
Oh, my goodness.
They did.
And so we were Dollars for Scholars for how long? I mean,
since about 1973.
Right. Early 70s.
I know how old that is because I was born a year later. So Dollars for Scholars has been going on for...
Yeah, since the early 70s. It initially started as a benefit for our library in 72, and it's evolved into Dollars for Scholars, Evening for ABAC, benefiting Dollars for ABAC scholars.
That's right.
Gotcha. Now, I remember going to Dollars for Scholars. We're going to call it Dollars for Scholars for right now because we're talking in the past. But I remember going as a little girl. I remember going to several different events. That's when it was held in the cafeteria.
In the dining hall, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right, when we still had a stage there, and it was arranged differently. Now, we're very proud of the new dining hall. It's a beautiful place to go in, but the configuration is different, so we now hold that event in Gresset Gym, and we sort of turned the gymnasium into a banquet hall.
A banquet hall, a nice dining session.
That's
I know
right.
that we went last year and the year before, and it was very, very nice.
Well, we create a room within a room there, and of course there's nice linens and covered chairs everywhere you look, and then it'll be set up like a dinner theater this year with the stage in the center, and we've got an exciting program lined up for that evening.
Well, before we talk about that, let's talk about what the money actually goes to. This is a fundraising event.
That is right, Ginger. It raises money for what we call our foundation scholars. And historically, we have about 15 or 20 foundation scholars every year. And those are our top graduates from area high schools. And they receive a $2,500 scholarship for every year they attend ABAC.
Ooh, every year they receive that money.
So that has really, the demand has increased because now that we are a state college, we're offering baccalaureate degrees. And so if you come in as a foundation scholar your freshman year, we provide the scholarship for 4 years rather than 2 now. So this event is...
Yeah, because for so long it was just a 2-year college, but it is way more than that now.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So your scholarship will go through the 4 years if you receive one.
Right. So you're looking at, it has a great impact on helping with tuition fees, housing, for all the years that the student is there at ABAC. It's a really important recruitment tool for ABAC to get those top students.
Now, if someone's watching and they are thinking about maybe applying for one of these scholarships, planning on attending ABAC, exactly how do they do that? Are there requirements?
Well, we have one scholarship application at ABAC, and the preferred deadline is in the spring around March the 1st. If they would go to the ABAC website, and you could probably just put in the search scholarships, and you'll be able to complete your scholarship application.
So there's just one application for all scholarships.
That's right. So
that's easy.
That would be, for any annual or endowed scholarships that we have in addition to the foundation scholars.
So anything that they may apply for, then when they fill out this application, the college will take a look at what all that they could benefit from, right?
Everything that they would qualify for, they're considered for.
Okay.
So it's one application, but it covers all the scholarships that are offered by the college.
Now, when are the decisions made? When will they know after?
If they apply with March, we have really an open process because we don't want someone who is getting in late. You know, if there are monies available, we will award those scholarships. But really, they take a look at it in the spring, and I would say notify the students before they graduate from high school
yeah.
in the end of May, June. So, you know, they'll know in the spring if they've been a recipient of a scholarship.
Now, you particularly you look at these scholars who are graduating from high school who have a pretty high GPA, right?
Right. The foundation scholars goes to 3 of the top 5 graduates. So let's say if you were number 4 in your class and you would be eligible.
You have to be a top 5 graduate, right?
For the ABAC Scholars Program.
Gotcha.
Right.
But, you know, we have scholarships at all different levels as well.
Yeah.
And with lots of different criteria. So some have to do with your area of study that you intend to be a part of. Some of them are need-based. Some are are based on your grade point average and your performance as a scholar.
Or if you're involved in music or sports or you're
Right.
from a certain county. So the foundation scholars is based strictly GPA and your academics, but then we have a wide variety of scholarships with all kinds of criteria.
Yeah, well, you know, I know college over the years has gone up in their tuition, and so, I mean, what great help for these students to be able to go to ABAC, get a degree, and have the help from this scholarship money.
It's really critical for a lot of our students because even now, I mean, we're attracting really great students who are really well prepared, and that's been a big effort on the part of the college to really try to attract and facilitate these students coming. But still, many of our students that, even among our very best students, many of our students are first-time college students within their family. That these are the
really?
first folks that within a family to go to college. So the assistance that they get through scholarships is really critical for many of these students, and we're just really proud to be able to offer that.
We're going to go to a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to tell you more about how you can get involved with the scholarships out at ABAC. We'll be right back.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
All in together now. We can make it better now. Come on, can we do it?
Yeah, you know that we can.
We rope it up,
Cause we know how to jump.
we roll it out,
Cause we know how to skate.
we'll cut it down,
Cause we know what to eat.
we'll swap it out.
We eat healthy stuff.
Can we do it?
Yeah, you know that we can.
Can we do it?
Just moving a little and eating better every day can help make you and your child healthier. Search We Can to find doable tips and activities that you can use every day.
Jangan takut.
This song was created with heartbeats of children in need. Find out how it can help frontline health workers bring hope to millions of children at everybeatmatters.org.
Welcome back to Tea Time. I'm talking to Jodie and Wayne from ABAC, and they are telling us about the evening for ABAC that is coming up on March the 7th.
That's right, Friday,
Right.
March the 7th. It begins at 6 p.m. with hors d'oeuvres and just a little mix and mingle time. We've discovered that as folks come through the door, that's really what they want to do, so we've just made it part of the program this year.
Instead of just walking straight to your table and
That's
sitting
right.
down, they want to talk to everybody and
So
We're going to have
mingle
some scholarship recipients there.
Right.
Oh, that's good.
To help greet and just sort of mix and mingle with our guests, and then we'll sit down for a nice dinner, and following the dinner, the entertainment for the evening right there in Gressett Gym.
Okay, so it's going to be in the gym this year.
That's right. It'll be in Gressett Gym, which will be set up for like a dinner theater, and we'll have a great artist that evening, Von Gray, which is an up and coming group out of Atlanta of four sisters, and I think everybody's going to thoroughly enjoy this group. We were lucky to get them. I think this is one of those cases where we've caught a group on the rise, and everybody will be
Really?
happy to say that they were at this event and got to see this group as they were really about to hit. So
Now, what's
it's
the
a great
name of the group again?
Von Gray. That's
Von
their
Gray.
Von Gray, and they. This is a group of four sisters. They're all very young, from the same family. They were all taught classically about music, and then they got into making their own music. And so they do what they describe as alternative folk. It is really, really a cool sound. They've been on national television this spring with the David Letterman show, Conan. They were on Brian Williams' Rock Center.
So they have like moved on up the chain.
They really have, and they just released in January their first EP, which is a short album, and it is really, really doing well. They've been picked up by the largest artist representative group in the world, and so we really expect that this group is going to take off, and are grateful that they're going to be providing the entertainment that night. We think it's going to have a lot of appeal because it is this unusual kind of folk music.
Now, you said that they're sisters and that they're very young.
Yes.
Like when we're talking about young, how young?
Well,
Because see, I think I'm young.
and you are. The oldest in the group is Catherine, is 18. The youngest in the group, Petra, is their 12-year-old keyboard player.
Oh my
and
goodness!
she is the coolest character on stage you have ever seen. Really fantastic players, great singing, and this is their own material, so they're very,
So they
very
have
creative.
written all their music.
That's right. Very creative musicians, and really great to see on stage. I saw them for the first time 2 years ago in a showcase, and only saw them for about 15 minutes, and knew at some point we needed to have them on a Tifton stage. So I'm
the
glad we had it.
12-year-old was only 10 at that
10.
age.
She
at
was
that
just a little
time.
bit at the
Oh
time.
my goodness! I bet they are good.
They really are, and it's going to have a wide appeal because it's folk. It's rooted in folk music. That's going to be attractive to really all ages. The alternative comes in that they're using unusual instruments as part of it. Because Catherine, for instance, on a lot of the pieces is playing cello, as that's the lowest sound you hear.
Really?
You don't see that in folk groups, but it makes for a really, really cool sound. and they play a wide variety of instruments as part of their act as well.
So what are some of the other instruments?
Well, mandolin, violin, guitars. They have the keyboards in there. They have percussion. So it just depends on the song as to what they're going to be playing or using, and it makes for a really, really neat sound.
So as young as they are, they had to have grown up at a very, very young age learning all these instruments.
And their parents, Mike and Jill Von Gray, have just encouraged them all along, just to develop they encouraged them to first learn the instruments. And that was done in a very traditional setting. But as the kids branched out to start doing their own thing, which they just did around the house,
Yeah.
they really paid attention to the fact that these girls were coming up with some very inventive stuff, and just allowed them and encouraged them to keep going. And so they have really created a unique sound on their own.
Interesting. Now, did you say that they had made an album?
Yes, they just released their first EP, which is a very short album. It's available online through iTunes, and I want to encourage folks, if they want to learn more about this artist, to just go to vongreymusic.com. That's VONGREY music.com. And you can see a wide variety of videos and listen to things.
So they have videos on their website.
That's right. And they have interviews and so forth, so you get to know the girls a little bit as well. Really dynamic really dynamic performers, and it's enjoyable to listen to them as they describe what they're doing as well.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be a great night. And let's talk a little bit about the dinner. Now, you said that 6 o'clock is kind of mix and mingle.
That's right, and there'll be hors d'oeuvres, and then at 7 we'll have the dinner itself, and this will be a buffet-style dinner. We'll have 3 different entrees, so we'll hopefully hit anyone's taste in the process, and that's going to include some braised beef tenderloin, shrimp and grits, and we also
all
have
love shrimp and grits.
Oh yeah, and then we'll also have a chicken that is glazed in honey and blueberries, and
That's interesting.
Yeah. So it's going to be a good menu, and of course Mark Nathan of Sodexo on campus, he's our head chef. He always does a great job, and this is a chance.
So he's actually the head chef at ABAC.
That's right, and Mark is a real artist, and this gives him a chance to sort of step out of the norm and
do some artsy work
and do what he's trained to do in and sort of spread his wings. So he is an enthusiastic partner as a part of this event each year.
So we'll eat dinner first, and then the show will begin after dinner.
That's right. About 7:30, the show will begin, and it will go for about an hour and a half. And it is, just some really great music, and I think that everybody's going to thoroughly enjoy that evening as a result.
Well, we're going to go to a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to tell you how you can get involved and how you can go to the event that night on March the 7th. We'll be right back.
Desire always find.
Join your friends at the Tifton Rhythm and Ribs Barbecue Festival on Saturday, March 1st in Tifton, Georgia. Enjoy a full day of barbecue, bands, and brews under the pines at Fullwood Park, downtown Tifton. Events include a Georgia Barbecue Association sanctioned barbecue competition and judging, kids play area, vendors, and free music from the Randall Bramblett Band, Greg Hester's tribute to Van Morrison, Andy Miller, Scott Fields, Yankee Slickers, Adam Smith, and the Tracy Maddox Band. Bring your lawn chairs. Kicking off the festival on Friday night, February 28th, platinum selling artist Edwin McKay.
I'll be your crying shoulder.
With local artist Heath DeLoach at the historic Tiff Theater downtown in an intimate acoustic setting. For more information and ticket sales, visit TiftRibsFest.com.
Quiet, please. Wait a sec. I'll take one. Oh, yeah. All right. All good. Take care. Way to go. Nice. Bring it on. Gotcha. I'm here for you. Oh no. Please, please, please. I'm waiting. Interesting. Not buying it. Not fair. That's it. This conversation is over. Oh, brother.
Body language can tell you all sorts of things.
I'm having a stroke. I'm having a stroke.
Know the sudden signs. Learn fast. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time. Time to call 911 immediately. The sooner they get to the hospital, the sooner they'll get treatment. And that can make a remarkable difference in their recovery. Learn the body language, the sudden signs, and spot a stroke fast.
You sure you don't want some? It's chamomile. Listen, you are extremely terrifying. Just the scariest undead subhuman thing on TV, and I really mean that. But I am worried that you could give my kids nightmares if they see you, so I'm gonna have to block you. So that's it. Oh, and tell the zombies they're blocked too.
Welcome back to Tea Time. We are talking about an evening for ABAC, which is coming up on March the 7th. Going to have an interesting group there to perform.
A lot of fun.
Excited about that, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know that you can't do this night without sponsorship.
That's right. That's right. We have some great sponsors. Jodie and I have been working for months. But there's still time if anyone wants to get in on this.
So it's not too late if someone is watching.
Sponsorships. We have 2 levels, gold and platinum sponsors, and basically what those sponsorships do is both of them fully fund scholarships which are put in the name of the companies that do the sponsorship. Gold fully sponsors 1, platinum fully sponsors 2 scholarships and in the name of the company, and we're really grateful for those sponsors. This year, we have a brand new platinum sponsor, Southeastern Federal Credit Union, and we're really glad they went all in to the start. And then we have a very faithful sponsor, Sodexo, which provides both of our dining services and our physical plant services on campus.
Okay.
And they went all in as a platinum sponsor. We have many other faithful gold sponsors that are a part of the evening as well. And we just hope that if there's someone else who wants to be a part of this, that there is still time, and that will result in a named scholarship for the company.
Now, if someone's watching and wants to purchase a ticket for the evening, how much are tickets?
Well, tickets are individuals, it's $100. Couples, it's $180.
So you're saving $20 if you go for a couple.
That's right. We also have the tables are tables of 8. And what we're finding is more and more of our folks who have in the past bought single tickets or couple tickets are wanting to make sure they sit together with their friends.
Yeah.
And so what they're doing is they're purchasing a reserved table. Those are $12.50. Now, what that does, in addition to reserving that space for friends, is it also helps to provide even more scholarship money to the scholarship fund. And so it's a really great way to help in the effort to provide those scholarship funds.
Now, how many, if you were to reserve a table, how many seats at a table?
There are 8 at each table.
Okay.
And we're really proud this year that we've seen over the last couple of years more and more people who sort of graduate from single ticket buyers to reserved table buyers, or reserved table buyers into sponsorships as well. But in the process of doing that, it really helps to provide those scholarships. And we'd encourage folks to just go ahead and give us a call. We'll be glad to take care of them.
Okay, so if someone wants a ticket, how can they go about purchasing these tickets?
The easiest way is just give us a call. So if you want to call the ticket line, Gloria Solkowski will take care of you there.
So you have a ticket line.
We do have a ticket line, and it's 229-391-4895, and we'll take your order and then get your tickets out to you. You can do this online, and all you have to do, the easiest thing in the world to do, is just go to abac.edu, and along the scrolling pictures on the top, one of the pictures is of Fun Gray. If you click on that picture, it'll take you to where you can get the information and get your tickets as well.
It takes you to the link where you're able
That's
to
right.
buy the tickets online.
That's right.
Now, if someone wants to come up to ABAC to purchase a ticket, what office would they go to?
They go to the Alumni and Development Office, which is over by Baldwin Lake. Used to be the President's Home, for those who can remember that.
I remember that.
Yes. So you just go in, come right on in, and Gloria will be very happy to take care of folks.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be a great night.
It is. It is, and we hope everybody will join us.
March the 7th, you don't want to miss it, right?
That's right.
Well, I appreciate y'all coming on the show, telling us about what's going on at ABAC.
Well, thank you for the chance. Yes.
Thank you very much. It was our pleasure.
And I know that y'all have some more exciting things coming up at ABAC. Well, y'all always have exciting things coming up at ABAC, but I know that you'll have more, and you'll want to get on for that. I know what homecoming's coming up.
That's right. It's coming up at the beginning of April, and we have lots of events on campus that we want folks to come out and be a part of. Homecoming, this is the first year in a while that we've separated Evening for ABAC and Homecoming. So it's back to the way it used to be, as independent activities, and Homecoming is jam-packed with things for folks to do.
So we don't want to miss that either. Well, we appreciate y'all coming again, and we appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time right here on Plant Tiff Nets, Wiregrass Channel 3.